From the field's edge. Return to self. They warn us, quite rightly, about tobacco, gruesome images, block letters, clear danger. The message is, this will kill you. And yet, on the boxes of sugar-laced cereal, nothing. No diseased organs, no warning signs, just cartoon animals and vitamin claims. Our supermarket aisles are lined with poison in pretty packaging. Processed, puffed, sweetened, preserved. A parade of things we call food, but our bodies would not recognize them. And they feed it to us from childhood. They tell us breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Then they serve it in a bowl of milk-soaked glucose. No one warns us about what comes next. The sluggishness, the cravings, the slow inflation of the human form. And then, of course, the medicine, to counter the sugar, to thin the blood, to quiet the pressure rising in our veins. Eat the poison. Buy the cure. Repeat. Kuma, my great bear of a cat, was once lithe and strong. But over time, he fell into that trap too. Processed treats, easy calories. The curve of his belly replaced the arch of muscle. And then came the pills, the special food, the slow decline. He lived well. He lived long. But I always wonder how much better, how much freer he might have been if he'd stayed closer to what he was designed for. And it's the same for us. We are not meant to be sluggish. We are not meant to live in chairs. We are not meant to graze all day from brightly coloured packets. We are designed to move, to walk long distances, to lift, to fast, to feast, to rest. We are hunter-gatherers by design, not by fashion, but by deep memory. The greens we ate were seasonal and local, not shipped from across oceans in waxed boxes, not air-freighted in bulk by machines that burn more diesel in a day than a single village might use in a month. And yet some chant their slogans. Plant-based is the future, while chomping on avocados harvested from parched lands, shipped thousands of miles, and stacked high in plastic trays. It is not ethics. It is marketing. Now I believe in animal welfare, fiercely. We should only eat what we're prepared to dispatch ourselves, with reverence, with understanding. For me that means fish, chicken, and people. Only joking. A low-carb diet isn't a fad. It's a remembering. A return to something older than industry. Older than brands. Older than breakfast television. And it isn't just about the body. It's about the mind. Our grandparents knew a different way. During the war, they dug for victory. They lived on ration books and seasonal food, bread, potatoes, vegetables pulled from the soil. But their bodies were moving, constantly. They didn't sit at desks. They marched. They worked the land. Their muscles were in motion. Their carbs were fuel, not excess. Today, we no longer dig allotments or push ploughs. We no longer march for miles before breakfast. Our lives are sedentary. And so the carbs linger, turn to weight, turn to strain. We must sacrifice the excess, not as punishment, but as liberation. The 1930s built hardy bodies from necessity. And even across the channel, one German chap had a vision. A youth swift as greyhounds, strong as Krupp steel. The sentiment may be burdened by history, but the desire for strength, vitality and resilience is not without merit. If we could return to that in mind and muscle, the NHS would find relief overnight. But the pharmaceutical giants, they'd mourn their profits. When the sugar fog lifts, something remarkable happens. Clarity. Not just of thought, but of intent. You move through the world with purpose, not hunger. You reclaim your instincts. You begin to see through the adverts. The corporations don't want this. They don't want lean, independent, focused people. They They want consumers, full-bellied, underslept, always wanting more. But from the field's edge, I see it differently. I see a way back, not to the past, but to ourselves. So here's to simple food, to strong bodies, to quiet minds, to walking away from the trough, and returning to the path we were meant to tread.